All right, Shalom. Salaki. All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar at the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And first and foremost, before I hop into this spiritual hydration, I want to give all praises to the Most High in their Paleo Hebrew names and in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. So, Ka Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Ha Rakach Kodash Ma'amaf. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder as well, Ahar Wine. And Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man. All right. So this spiritual hydration is coming out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 28. And it says, "He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." All right. And I just wanted to get this precept, man, because it says, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls, man. And, in a physical, carnal sense, man, you got a city or, walls that are broken down, they leave you vulnerable and unprotected, and the enemy can rush in, and, what I'm saying, and plunder and your kingdom. All right, in a spiritual sense, it's the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you have no rule over your spirit, what I'm saying, you leaving yourself unprotected, man, and vulnerable to those spiritual attacks, vulnerable to temptations and fleshly lusts and worldly lusts, because we got to conquer ourselves, what I'm saying, conquering the flesh, putting the spirit before the flesh, because the scripture tell us, man, that the spirit is willing but the flesh is weak. So if you don't have any rule over your own spirit, man, your flesh is going to run rampant, and with the flesh running rampant, that comes in, transgression and sin, fleshly lust, worldly lust, those fleshly temptations and tribulations, and so on and so forth, man. So again, Proverbs 25 and 28, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls, man. And again, you got a kingdom, or a city, and your walls are broken down or are without walls, man, you can, anything can enter into your kingdom. Anything can enter into your city, man, because it's not being protected, it's not being guarded, and in this world, in this captivity, this world of wickedness, where it's nothing but wickedness are all around us, man. You have to have your spirit or your city, your kingdom guarded, protected. You have to have that proper rule over your spirit, man. Having your spirit guarded and protected, like as if you had, walls in front of it or around it. We got to have rule over our own spirits, man. That's how that's how you keep yourself in check. What's the scripture, man? Everyone must work out their own salvation, roughly paraphrasing. You got to be able to rule over your own spirit. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can step in and delegate rulership over the, you got to be able to do that yourself, man. How that rule over your spirit, and that's how you become stronger, and that's when you start to see like true like growth and spiritual growth, man. When you start ruling over your spirit, man, because with ruling over the spirit, you're ruling over the flesh, man, because you're going to put the spirit first. You're going to put the spirit before the flesh. You're going to put those spiritual desires over these fleshly and worldly desires, man. So I'll get the precept one more time. This Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls, man. All right. So a moral of this lesson is, man, you want to have a rule over your spirit, man. To rule over your spirit is, is to conquer the flesh, man. And once you do that, man, you unstoppable in this truth, for real. And it's important to rule over your spirit as well, because, man, you can know all the breakdowns, you can know the prophecies, you can know the Lord's true name, you can know the milk, you can know the meat, you can know all things pertaining unto the knowledge and wisdom, understanding of these scriptures. But if you do not have rule over your spirit, man, those fleshly desires and those fleshly lusts and those worldly things over trump that. It'll over trump all your wisdom and knowledge in this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because you have no rule over your spirit, man. You are not strong spiritually, you know. uh and Khan, man, so the main point of this lesson, our spiritual hydration, is seek to rule your spirit, man. Conquer your spirit so that way you can conquer your flesh. All right. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.